Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Rider Blox, where today we'll be showcasing Diend, a hunter, whatever you want to call him. So, for starters, mirror world, question mark? So, go ahead and do this. Now, in order to get him, we're gonna have to go to the smart office, because this is a chore. He is a whole chore to get. Riders are definitely getting harder to get. I pressed the wrong button. He is a problem to get. So you see that hole right there? We have to get in there. In order to get there, you have to wait 30 minutes until the dimension changes. So we're going to do blah, 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 and then we can get in there. And then you can get in here. And once we're in here, we can see that, oh my gosh, look at him. Oh, Diend is right there. Hunter, I mean. Oh, I can't say his name. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that. But now that we see that he's here, we can see that in order to get him, you need 3 million yen, 16 tarred photos, and then you can get him. So in order to get him, I think you have to talk to it like this. Yeah, Buzz Hunter, Buzz Hunted. Boom. And you already have the, you already did this. You can go up here and talk to him. Found the secret base of mine. Do you think that you're at the right time? Huh? Yeah, let's see. What? Something went wrong to the dimension. I don't know what that means, but you have Hunter. All right, you're all good. You got Hunter. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to the beginner zone. All right, we're gonna go over. So for starters, all of his moves level 0. I'm just gonna say that now before I forget. They're all level 0, and we're just gonna. Gosh, okay. All right, this is really annoying. All right, his moveset's kind of annoying because it's very, very based, if I will say so myself. So for starters, M1s, they're whatever. You notice one thing? See that? See this right here? Oh, all the way back here. Oh,
that's kind of small.
Oh, hold on. There you go. I'm ranged. I can hit him from a little bit of ways. Diend, Hunter is quite ranged. So we can stay a little bit far away, and we can shoot him like that. Secondly, we can do this right here. Our M2 is this cool little charge shot. That the little big charge here can also do damage. As you see, it took a big charge. And fully charged takes half my stamina. Oh my goodness, I made a terrible mistake. Wow, half my stamina gone. And the only way to get stamina is to hit things. If I rest like this, I don't get stamina. And so that's great. I'd also like to point out that at the time of this recording, he doesn't have gear, and I'm hoping he gets gear before this recording is out, because, well, after this recording is out, because that'd be nice, and also make this video accurate. But yeah, that's a whole thing. So that's just him too. That's just him. We're not even in his moveset yet. Like, he ranged M1s, okay, and then he has the M2. But more importantly, we have the initiate menu here. So we press this. We have summon mode, summon selection, blaster mode, and invisible mode. First of all, we have summon mode, which this will allow us to, use ride and call, ride and command. Okay, we get that power. We don't get initiate. So with summon mode, we can summon any of these riders that we have here. In order to summon these guys, they have to be level 80. These are all the riders in game that you can summon, from what I know of. Obviously, I don't know if you can summon the first or not, because I don't have the first, so. Maybe you can summon, maybe you can summon the first. I wouldn't know if you could. I don't have him. But in order to summon these guys, you need them all at level 80, and if you do, you can summon all these guys. You'll notice that some are attackers and some are support. So, you can summon all these guys. Usually what you want to do is I do Phoenix and I do Manta. Those are usually the two that I summon. And upon summoning these guys, you can use Rider Claw to summon them, and he'll load up his gun and he'll shoot them out. And now we have Phoenix and Manta. And in the case of Manta, Manta's model is currently broken and dying down. So when you attack, they will attack with you and release these blue slashes, right? And they'll do that, which is very useful. We like that. We like that quite a bit. Very strong, very powerful. They'll follow you, by the way, no matter what. It's like in Legends Reborn, all those guys following you. I'm going to go over here to get some stronger guys. You'll see that these guys will help me. And if we use Ride and Command, they will do their special skills. In the case of Manta will use their Healing Seal. In the case of Odin, he'll use his Lightning skill. And just like that, the fight's already over. Because having these guys is crazy. And if you don't want these guys out, you can use this again, and you will bring them back immediately. So that's how those two moves work. We can summon them, and we can get rid of them. Next up, we can go in here, and we can switch to Blaster mode, which I do really quickly. I'd also like to point out that this M2 right here, which I'm just gonna go ahead and, do all this. Get all my damage. You'll see down there, reloading, and reloaded. So I have to wait before I can actually use my M2 again. Bada bing, bada boom. Just like that. Now that I'm in blaster mode, I can use initiate though. So we're gonna go ahead and get all my stamina, because guess what? In order to use initiate, I need max stamina, which is great. We have this initiate we're going to use. It is giant beam, which for me is like 2.6 DPS, and it's just, there's that. Next up is invisible mode, which guess what? I'm also gonna need another 650 for that. But what invisible mode does, if it isn't obvious, there's a GIF of invisible mode I keep sending in the Rider Blox Discord, or in personal chats in my Discord, or in other Discords I'm in, where obviously Diend will use his gun to turn invisible, and this makes it so they can't see you or anything like that. I don't know what else it does, but I'll be able to check in the Discord, the Trello, when I get the chance, because, I'm going to be invisible. The enemies won't be able to detect me, they won't know where I am, they won't be able to attack me. By the way, as compared to a lot of games, where if you turn invisible, the NPCs all still know where you are, and they still track you down, they have your IP, and they dox you, and blah 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 blah, it's so annoying. But in Rider Blox, we have the privilege of invisible event. And now I'm invisible, they can't see me. Looks like I'm regenerating over time. Invisible, yep. 100% stamina, and I regenerate over time. Yeah, look at that. He didn't know where I was, and I was regenerating over time. I don't know if while I'm invisible vent, I can rest even more, but I doubt I can. I want to test that now to see if while I'm invisible, I can rest. But invisible, the fact that they don't know where I am if I'm invisible for once in my freaking life, being invisible in a game with NPCs and they don't actually know where I am. In a Roblox game specifically, in real games, I have that privilege, but in a Roblox game, is amazing. This is so nice. I can be invisible and they actually won't know where I am. It's great. I think the same also applied for Chameleon, but Chameleon just does so much damage, and it's like, I didn't need to be invisible. I did one shot him, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. Invisible evento. Can I rest? Mashing Z. Mashing Z. It does not look like we can rest. Nope, we couldn't rest. I rested right at the end of it. So we can't rest while in invisible vent, but that's that. So, we have shown everything off. Or so you would think. Me, being the guy who does videos on this game, is going to do a little bit of trying. Okay? What do you mean by that, Chief? Well, I'll show you. Rhino and Blank. In the case of these two, they will use the respective skills of Rhino, Summon, and Punch. I'm assuming it's Punch. Red Dragon and Manta. As demonstrated before, Manta will use their healing move, and Red Dragon will use their final vent. Zyga and Delta. They will use the car and the missiles. Phoenix and Orca. As demonstrated before, Phoenix will use their lightning, whilst Orca will use their great sword. Lastly, there is Kaiksa. And we have Manta just so we can demonstrate it. And Kaiksa will use their rapid slashes. And that is everything that Diend has to offer. You can see that. With that all said and done, as always, hope you all like the game, favorite the game, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, I will see you all in the next video.